Welcome to Adventures with Captain Ray Kelly. This is primarily a drone show. We'll be sharing adventures from all over the world. We hope to have interesting guests every week, and we're glad that you tuned in tonight. We'll be flying different drones in different locations. We encourage viewer participation in the chat. If you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. Every week we'll have another interesting guest. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We'll be sharing various adventures by our guests as well as myself. And thank you for joining us tonight. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to Adventures with Capt. Ray Kelly Live. It's Halloween, so happy Halloween to everybody. And I tell you, we're gonna have a great time tonight. Really, you know. I got a great special guest. You saw the Facebook post and the YouTube post. You know, it's Alan Darcy from Drone Views Media, all the way in Ireland, and we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. But anyway, I hope everybody had a good time today. It's Halloween, you know. We had maybe 30 kids come to our door, and I had this mask on. And a couple of them just went running away. The little ones, you know. But anyway, it's all about having fun. And it's good to see everybody, really. And I tell you, not that I get excited about Halloween, but it's a fun time, you know. And I forgot, you know, this mask. I had it on last year. Anybody who watched the show last year knows that I wore this mask. But I've had this mask for about 30 years, you know. And the little kids love it. When they come to my door, they love it. They really do. But anyway, I got to say hello to everybody in the chat, you know, and Paul Brown, he was number 1, but he checked in 2 days early, believe it or not, you know, and it was good to see that with Paul. But anyway, Angel, he was number 1 today, you know, and it's good to see Angel. And I tell you, I forgot how hot it is in this mask. But anyway, and Jody, Drone Shots, he's right behind Angel. How you doing, Jody? And we got John Olson. How you doing, John? And Chris, Have Drone Will Fly. Good to see you. And Ron Johnson's in the house. How you doing? He's actually out trick or treating. So I hope he's having a good time there. And I think I saw John Flynn, Flying Flynn Media. How you doing? You know, and it's good because John, you know, he's been out flying. He's done a lot of fall foliage flights, you know. And I got to say, he's one of the best drone pilots in this drone community of ours. And last year, I don't know if you guys saw this, but last year, I don't want to get the glare on there, but John went out and got fall foliage of this waterfall. And when he posted the photos, I says, John, you know, I would love to have that print. So John made one up for me, sent it to me, and I had it framed. So thank you to John. Really incredible. But anyway, let me get back to the names. And Brian, Waypoint, New England, always good to see you. How you doing tonight? And it's hard to see through the mask here, but I'm doing the best I can, so bear with me. Jerry Barrow's watching up in Canada. How you doing, Jerry? Good to see you. And I'll get back to the name shortly because I want you all to please give a warm welcome to Alan Darcy. He's coming to us all the way from Ireland. How you doing, Alan?
Hi guys, how things?
All right, I gotta take this off. It's too hot.
I,
But anyway,
but you look so much better
whew,
like that.
I'm telling you, I was dying there. So how you doing, Alan? Good to see you.
Yeah, all good, all good.
Yeah, now you guys celebrate Halloween there also, right?
Yeah, it's been like a war zone all evening. Oh my God,
Yeah, that's
you
what
know,
you were saying. A lot of
fireworks were
fireworks
crazy.
going on.
Yeah, yeah. I was wondering like if this show starts and it's like that out there. Oh my God, it'd be a bloody nightmare.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, it's all about having fun. When
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
a kid, I loved going trick or treating. I really did. So,
yeah.
you
We
know.
all did.
Um, but anyway, I gotta say, you and I have known each other for quite a few years now, and I keep saying I'm coming over to Ireland. I'm gonna get over to Ireland to fly with you because
Yeah, yeah,
it's number
yeah.
one on my bucket list. It really is.
Yeah. Well,
What
Chuck came over and you didn't.
I know,
But
I saw that. Chuck and Lori came and
yeah,
you got together with them, right?
we did. Yeah, we went for well, I went for a non-alcoholic beverage. I couldn't have one because of a UTI. So what could I do? But I mean, it was great to meet them. It's great to meet himself and Laurie. Cool people.
Yeah, no, no, no. When I saw that, I said, "Oh wow, they beat me. They beat me over to visit Alan."
Yeah, yeah. Well, they had a great time traveling all over the West Coast.
But you didn't get a chance to fly while you were with them.
No, they were very busy. You know, they're what can I say? They're just they're obsessed with their craft. So I mean, they take so much B roll and all that sort of stuff. So I mean, they're brilliant at what they do. So I mean, they don't have much time.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what happens when you go. On the road trip back from Florida last year, I was right in Savannah, and Ronnie, God bless America, he lives very close to Savannah, and just didn't have the time to get together with him and Carla.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
and you feel bad, you do, you really do. Hey, Mister Lee, how you doing? Good to see you. And Marco White, how you doing? So I hope you enjoyed the shrimp and lobster in the back room, Alan.
Absolutely. My stomach is killing me now at this stage.
So listen, there's a lot of new people in the chat. They don't really know your story of how you became involved with drones. So maybe briefly you could tell us.
Well, it's pretty much like most people. COVID was the thing that really got me to fly all the time. I mean, I had nothing else to do. I was literally, back here we had I think we had the world's worst lockdown, so the most strict one. So basically, I was just flying from the back garden the whole time. Then, because I live beside this, very near the sea, I was out flying there constantly, all the time, practicing nonstop. And I got addicted, and
Yep, that's
you
what
like
happened.
like everybody else, once it bites you, you just can't let go, and you just have to do more.
Yeah.
But
And you primarily fly mini drones, right? What drones do you
well,
have right now?
well, well, I'm still sticking with my Mini 3 Pro just for the moment. But I've got other drones. But I mean, I'm not gonna upgrade until they bring out the Mini 5 if they ever bring one out. But I really want to get another mini drone. That was the whole object behind the channel, to see what could be achieved with a mini drone, and not with everybody knows what you can do with bigger drones. I mean, I wanted to see how far you could push a mini drone.
But the Mini 3 Pro, I mean, that's a great drone. It really is. I
Mm,
have one. I don't fly it that often because I like my Mavic 3. I always have this,
yeah, you're
and
obsessed with it.
and I just don't fly the Mini 3 as much as I should.
Yeah,
Really.
it happens. I mean, my poor old Mini 2 is staring at me. I haven't taken him out for over 2 years. I feel bad.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens. They just sit there and sit there. But it's funny
Yeah,
because when I had my Phantom 4 drone, that was my first real drone,
yeah,
and I didn't fly it for like 2 years. I mean, I flew it once a year type of thing, just to say I flew it. But when I sold it, I felt bad. I did. I really did.
yeah. It's only a piece of plastic, but it's your piece of plastic. You want to bring it out.
I know, I know. So you've been out flying, I see.
Yeah. Last year I said that if I was going to do a lot of videos, I'd do them on the West Coast. Mostly before I was doing them all on the East Coast. So I figured I'd go much, much further. So I went out to Kerry, Galway, Donegal, all up Mayo, Sligo, the entire West Coast.
Yeah, I know. When I see you flying there, I get so excited. I mean, I really think you're an awesome drone pilot, and I just happen to have one of your videos queued up. So now
All
might be a
right.
good time to show one of them anyway. And if you want, you can narrate over it. Um,
Yeah.
and this one is west of Ireland. So how's that? Playing?
Oh yeah, that was my flight last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And you have a great way of editing your videos too.
Nah, I pretty much have it down to a template now at this stage.
But look at this. Really.
Yeah, Kerry is amazing.
Look at that shot. Really. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's
And if
breathtaking
anybody
around
has
that.
any questions for Alan, put them in the chat. Really, really nice. And I like the
Oh,
way you put the locations. You always put up the locations.
yeah, before I didn't, but the last 2 years I have. That's actually Donegal.
Okay. You're right. You're right, John. He is a true artist. Hey, we got Scott, Jackrabbit in the house. How you doing, Scott? Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a lovely part of Ireland.
And they're so relaxing too. When you watch your videos, you just get so relaxed.
Uh, that's
And I
the
think a
idea, I
lot of it
suppose.
has to do with the music too. And
Well,
obviously the scenery and the way you fly. Very,
yeah,
very nice.
it's the music
No
is
one
the
will
real
eat
pain
it,
I
but
really
pain in the
enjoyed
arse.
that.
everyone wants one.
The music is the real pain in the arse. I usually pick the music way before I actually go flying.
And the other thing I want to say is if you're not subscribed to Alan, subscribe to his channel now. You won't be disappointed. That's for sure. And I'm looking at the comments, see if we got any questions. And you can see the chat too, right?
Yeah, I'm sort
So
of
if you
looking
see a
across.
comment, let me know,
Yeah,
or a question. So a lot of times I miss them.
yeah.
So,
I have this desk set up all funny, so I'm having to stare across to look at the left side.
but now you get around in Ireland a lot. You really do. Which area
Oh
do
yeah.
you like flying in the best over there?
Oh God, that's a killer question. I mean, God,
Thank you,
it's so
Ronnie,
hard.
for putting up Alan's link.
It's so
Thank you.
hard for me to pick. It's oh my God, Kerry. Yeah, I love Kerry. Sligo. I can't pick them. It's like picking between kids. I can't pick my favorite places off.
Yeah.
One along the Wild Atlantic Way. I mean, one of the counties along the Wild Atlantic Way. West Cork is beautiful as well, and I haven't done many videos there, so I really have to.
We're gonna show West Atlantic Way, Wild Atlantic Way, a little later, because that was an awesome video too. But
Yeah,
no, I
that's
remember
re- yeah,
how
I mean, that's
beautiful
really the harsh.
Ireland is. Really.
Yeah, when it's not raining.
Well, yeah, you get a lot of rain, right? Yes.
I mean, it literally pissed on Chuck the whole time he was here.
All right. I'm sorry. I guess we had a question
Uh,
from Jim. and I must have missed it. Um, all right, we got to. Let me go to this one, and I'll keep. Let me see. But there's a question from Mark. Anyway,
Yeah,
Alan, why are you playing the body bags? Yeah,
I saw that one. I saw that one. Well, simple. It sounded good. That was it. I didn't care that it was coming from Scotland or not.
and I found Jim's question too. So sorry. Hey, Alan, do you know Mick from It's My Ireland, a buddy?
No, I don't.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll try to keep an eye out for these questions. Sorry, guys. Um, but when I was over there, um, I've been over there twice now. Once,
Yeah,
we flew over and spent a week in the southeast coast area from Dublin down to like Waterford
didn't
and
you go to Thomastown?
up to Thomastown. Yes, my cousins live in Thomastown. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's where I flew a few times down there. It's really nice.
Yeah. But I remember that abbey. They have an abbey right in Thomastown, which was
Yeah.
incredible. I mean, we went
Oh yeah,
inside, said a few prayers, and it was really, really incredible. Really, the
yeah.
arch,
Uh,
the architecture in Ireland with the castles and everything is really amazing.
yeah, we've an awful lot of castles. Unfortunately, a lot of them,
You're not allowed to
just
fly by them, right?
well, that's not really the thing. The unfortunate thing is an awful lot of them are like dilapidated, and they were allowed to crumble when they should have preserved them better. In Scotland, you see a lot of the castles that were preserved much, much better.
Okay. Yep. Hey, Mio Drone, how you doing? Yeah, but I hope to get there. I really do. I'm not just saying it. I really would like to get there. Um,
Pigs fly.
I know, I know.
I'm sure. One time, I think I'll probably get over to America before you get over to Ireland.
Well, you have an open invitation. You know that. But don't
I will.
forget, we would love to see you at the South Florida Drone Meetup. You
I
know.
knew it wasn't. I knew it wouldn't be long before you bring that up.
I know, I know. I got to tell everybody about it. I think everybody's sick of hearing about it, but there may be
Yeah,
a couple that don't know about it. And we're having
maybe.
our fifth annual South Florida Drone Meetup, April 4th to the 7th, 2025, at the Jensen Beach Causeway Park again. It's a great place to fly, it really is. And it's free to come to attend. And if you are coming, let me know. I'll add you to the list. I got the list right on the phone here.
Yeah.
And we're up to 110 names. You know,
You're trying to get to
Philip
150 this year, aren't you?
Philip Koshat is number 110, and yeah, I think we'll get up to 150 on the list.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you probably
So,
will.
but it's all about having a good time and meeting the other pilots, really. But we do
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
lot of raffle prizes. So, you know,
Lots of sponsors as well.
yeah, yeah. I got to say thank you to our sponsors. Really, and Ronnie, he's in the chat now. He donates a beautiful custom made wooden Betsy Ross American flag. So I got to say thank you to Ronnie, really. And I mean, I could spend the whole hour of the show naming the sponsors, but I like
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
one here and one there.
I know, I
So,
know.
and we got Steve, Drone Seekers International, in the chat now. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you. And he must have had a good time last year at the South Florida Drone Meetup because he's coming back.
Yeah, I know.
Him and his wife, they're coming. They're going to join us. So good to see you, Steve. Thank you.
They
And I
certainly
see
look like they had a good time.
Barkley, 107 Drones is in the house. How you doing, Barkley? So Barkley's there. That must be Kiko is there too. So, and I don't know about Jenna, but Barkley and Jenna are number 107 and 108 on the South Florida Drone Meetup list. So, but anyway, again, if you guys got any questions for Alan, please put them in the chat. So, yeah, Angel, I know we were disappointed with the Yankees. The Dodgers whipped them. I gotta say they really whipped them. They played well, the Dodgers. So congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers. really. So, but anyway, so Alan, um, if you had any place in the world where you would like to fly, where would that be for you?
That's an easy one for me. The place that I keep talking about, Iceland. I really want to go
Iceland.
there. After
Yep.
seeing Chuck's video of Iceland, I was
I
like, oh,
know. I
I mean,
know. Hey,
I've seen loads of videos of Iceland, but
yep.
oh god, that place is amazing.
I know it is. We got Michael in the house. How you doing, Michael? Good to see you. And did I
Hoping
say hello
to
to Mario? Mario, good to see you, Mario.
hope to go to fly in Estonia in a few weeks as well.
Oh, okay, really? All right.
Yeah, somewhere a bit different.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we got a question for you from Brian. He wants to know if you cycle the batteries on your Mini 2
Oh yeah,
since
of
it's
course.
sits that long. Yep.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, if you don't, they die.
Good point. Yep. Good question. Good point. Yep. And I think that's what happened to my Air 2S batteries. I was letting them sit down in Florida for the winter, and I hate
Uh,
to say it, but a couple of them swelled up,
that's an
and
expensive
I had to
mistake.
replace them. You know, and hopefully it didn't happen again this winter.
Yeah,
But
it's a bit like when you forget to take the cover off your gimbal and turn it on. People do the same thing the whole time.
yeah, yeah, no, no. Well, in 17 days, I'll be heading down to Florida, so I'll be flying my Air 2S pretty soon. Really,
Escape in the winter.
you know. But I uh, I got out recently, and I flew with Rob Kamada. He's not in the chat tonight. He must be getting his nap. He gets up early for work. So, but anyway, I had the pleasure of flying with him recently. We went to the this famous cottage here on Long Island. It's called the Gamecock Cottage,
Hmm.
and it's cool because I mean you got incredible places to fly there in Ireland, but this
But they're
one
not
is
too.
right on the Stony Brook Harbor, and I just want to show a little of this video now. And
Line in Stony Brook at the famous Gamecock Cottage.
it just sits
I'll be
there. That
flying with
cottage
Rob
sits there
Kamada.
on the point,
It's always
the
great flying with
peninsula.
Rob.
Is that one of your secret
Flying my
spots?
Mavic 3, and
Yep,
he'll be
it
flying
is.
his
It's a
Mavic
secret
3
spot
Pro. Hi, welcome to
that I tell
Gamecock
everybody
Cafe,
about,
Kelly.
and where it is.
Here in Stony Brook Harbor.
Yeah.
And it's a little cold, to
Yeah,
say
it was
the
cold
least.
last week.
Actually, I'm freezing.
I couldn't believe it.
The wind is about 15 miles an hour, and it's making it that much worse. But anyway, we're here to fly the famous Gamecock
Yeah.
Cottage.
And you can hear
It
the wind
didn't take
noise, and I
long, and Rob was
apologize for
taking
that.
off.
But we had a good time flying, Rob and I. I enjoy flying with him. And he's flying
And I
the Mini
apologize
3
for not
Pro, and he
focusing
was
the
getting
video.
blown around, just like I was.
Selfie's out of here.
Yeah.
I took off right after Rob.
But this is a pretty good location to fly, right on the harbor
It
there.
didn't take long, and I was heading
Looks
towards
beautiful.
Gamecock Cottage.
And you know me, I don't do that fancy a job with my editing. A couple of graphics, usually the same old music.
Harbor.
Yours is all about storytelling, doesn't it?
I do a lot of narration, yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do. But this is a great place to fly, really. But that cottage there on the peninsula,
Is about 1,300 feet out.
yeah, it just sits there and it survives all the storms and hurricanes that we get here on Long Island, really.
While we were flying.
That's crazy.
Now, I was there in May, and it was low tide, but today it's high tide. But it was my point is, it was great flying with Rob. That's the
The
whole
game
point of
park
this
county
video,
is a
really.
historic building located
Nah,
in
you get out with him a lot, don't you?
Brookhaven in Suffolk County, New York.
And if you want to watch a little more of this video, go to my channel and you can watch it. But like I say, Alan, we got some good places to fly, but you got some great places to fly in Ireland, really.
Yeah. Well, when it doesn't rain, as I said, it's the rain that ruins everything for us. I mean, you can make plans and then you can't trust the weather forecast. If the weather forecast says it's a 100% guaranteed that it's going to be sunny, no, it's not. It's never true. It's basically and always you give you. Just about to give up on a shot. I put my drone in the bag. I walk away, and then the sun appears. So I go back again and film again.
We got a drone celebrity in the chat. Johnny Drone Fly is in the chat. So
Okay. All right,
how you
Johnny.
doing, Johnny? So, but anyway, I enjoy flying with Rob. Now, do you do mostly solo flying, or do you fly with other drone pilots?
Mm, Previously, it was nearly always by myself, but recently, it's I've been going flying with other people. Actually, quite a few American friends I've been going around the country with.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Interesting enough, they're actually not any of the drone channels. I don't know why. I keep telling them to go on the drone channels, but you know.
I know. I know. It's hard to keep up. It really is. But anyway, did I say hello to Captain Joe? How you doing, Captain Joe? If I didn't, I apologize. Um, but RJ's saying that Britain has the worst weather.
It's around. It's over the sea. It's just it's a little pond between us. Same weather.
Yeah. Windy as anything up in Canada. So, and it's funny because I was talking to Al earlier today, and he was saying it's so windy lately down in Florida and rainy in Florida. So,
But isn't Florida coming to the end of the type of hurricane season, all that sort of stuff, isn't it?
yes, it's coming to the end now. Yeah.
So
The end of November. That's it. Yeah.
Should be good weather for you then.
But yeah. So I know. I had another video that I wanted to show, and I think you'll enjoy this one. Have you been to a drone show yet, Alan?
Never.
No, not yet.
I've been asked to go to a few of them. I'll have to see what I'm doing over the next while. But
well,
I'll have to go to one.
Sky Elements is one of the best drone show companies in the world. Really, they took third place in the America's Got Talent contest or show, and we had KC Skylark on our Fly for Fun show. But this is their Halloween video drone show. 1,200 drones.
It's insane.
Can you imagine? Really?
Stephen from Flyby Guys does it as well.
Look at this. Look at this. I just get a kick out of the designs that they come up with. And Casey was telling us that they're the only company now that is allowed to shoot fireworks off from their drones.
Wow.
While they're doing a drone show.
That's incredible.
Yep. Hey, Tar Heel. Ariels, how you doing? Good to see you. But this is something, huh? 1,200 drones.
Unbelievable.
Look at that. Well, I got to say, if you get a chance, there's one in the area. Wow. Definitely go look at it. I've seen one in person so far. But
I've only seen one.
It was only two.
One on TV in Ireland.
Okay. Yep. But anyway, I thought that was appropriate, being it's Halloween, to show their Halloween drone show.
Unbelievable. I mean,
Very cool. Look at that.
that looks real.
1,200 drones. So, and if you guys aren't subscribed to the Sky Elements channel, do it. They'd appreciate the support, really. And they're putting out videos of their shows all the time. So, but I might be going to a drone show next week. There's one here on Long Island, only about 50 minutes away from me. So, my wife and I are probably going to go in, depending on the weather, of course, and all of that.
I think they're the sort of things you wouldn't want to miss.
Yeah, no, I really find them very, very interesting. So
That quantity of drone is crazy.
Michael's sick. I'm sorry, Michael. Get better. If I missed it, sorry. Feel better. And Akarasho's in the house. How you doing, Warren? Good to see you. So, and if anybody has any questions, again, for Alan, put them in the chat.
It's because of you, Ray, that I know all the names. Because you read out all the names every week. That's how I know the names.
Well, I tell you, I used to have a cheat sheet, and I put them in my phone with the channel name and the first name usually.
Yeah.
But I mean, for years and years and years, nobody knew Akirasho's first name, And then somebody found it out, and I forget how we found who put it in first, but then we found out his name's Warren. So
yeah.
And he's one of our biggest supporters. So thank you, Warren, for that.
He's on virtually every drone show.
Yep. And feel better if you're not 100% yet, Warren. Feel better. Get well soon. But anyway, we've got a question for you from Mario. Alan, what editing software do you use?
Premiere Pro 2025 currently.
Okay. Now, is that program hard to use or fairly easy?
No, sure. I've been using it for, wow, God, it's got to be 14 years now at this stage. A long time.
Okay. I'm an iMovie guy, basic editing on iMovie.
Yeah. I mean, Premiere Pro has some, it has some things to it. I mean, it has a lot of AI that's coming into it. I'm not sure I'd ever use it, but I mean, it's got stuff like generative extend, where you can extend a clip and it will generate things to fill a clip if your clip is too short.
AI, I think, is going to be a big thing, no doubt about it.
Oh yeah.
And I know Jeremy's in the chat. Jeremy made some AI songs for myself and the Fly for Fun show. He made one for the South Florida Drone Meetup. I just haven't been able to figure out how to add them to the show yet.
Yeah.
So one of these days I'll figure that out. But they were so cool, really. So thank you again, Jeremy.
It's a cool technology. I mean, we don't know where they're going to go with it, but I'd imagine it's.
Hey, we got Eric. Eric Rose watching in the Bahamas. How you doing, Eric?
She's making me jealous.
And Eric, man, it looked like you got some good fall foliage when you were up in New England. Really, very, very cool. Yeah. So,
who wouldn't want to be in the Bahamas?
Oh, it is a good one. And what's this? I just saw something. Oh yeah. Okay. Barkley wants to be known as Fred. Okay.
Fred?
Yeah, we can start calling Barkley Fred now.
All right, I'll have to remember that one.
So, but anyway.
I'll put it on my cheat sheet.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if you heard, Alan, but last year at the South Florida Drone Meetup, myself and Al and Steve Barnett, we got there real early, to start setting up. We got there at 6 a.m. in the morning because it starts at 7. Officially starts at 7. But people roll in early, but Al and I and Steve are starting to set up the tables. And all of a sudden, Al points to a sign. There's 2 signs up on the posts by the gazebo. No drone flying.
Oh, my gosh.
I say, oh my God, don't tell me that the county, it's a county park that we fly in, has banned drones from the park. But then if you look
Yeah.
close to the sign, it said April Fools, Barkley and Jenna.
Oh, thank
So
God for that.
they got us good, let me tell you. So you got to watch that guy Barkley. You really do. So hey,
Yeah.
we got another celebrity, Chris Hope's watching. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you. So all right, there's a question. I don't know if you. It's a general question, not directed towards you, Alan, but
Yeah.
um, I love the Air 2S. That's all I can say, Eric. I love my Air 2S.
The R3S is supposed to have a lot of bugs, but I mean, I think it's incredible what they do with that return to home. I could watch those all day. I mean, it's unreal.
Yeah, yeah. So, um, and again, I have a hard time keeping up with the chat. So I apologize, guys, if I'm missing comments and questions. Um, yes, he's definitely the agent. Probably Q. So, but anyway, so Alan, do you have any interest in getting any new drones? I mean,
Oh
like we've been
yes.
talking about the Air 3 and the Air 3S are out now.
Well, that R3S is really tempting me. When I saw Marcus there at the Snake River Canyon, I was like, "Oh God, why do you have to keep showing these new drones that make me think about getting them?"
I know. They are.
Yeah.
They really, they make you want to buy it. You're really.
Uh,
I showed the Mavic 3. I'll show it again. I'm so happy. I'm so content with this drone. I mean, it's kind of old now. It's going to be 3 years old in November. You know, but this is a great drone. It really is. So
it's a brilliant drone. I mean, there's very little reason for a lot of people who have drones like the Mavic 3 to get the Air 3S, but at the same time, a new toy. Who doesn't want a new toy?
yep. And Angel, he had bought the Air 3. I remember when he bought it. And he brought it out to Long Island and he flew with me and he loved his Air 3, so he's going to keep it. There's no need for him
Yeah,
to upgrade to the Air 3S, really.
yeah.
So,
A lot of reviewers say that if you already have the Air 3, maybe getting the Air 3S, you don't really have to.
hey, Philip, how you doing? Good to see you, Philip. So, but yeah, there you go. That's right. Precious. You named it. You named it. Precious. It's my baby, Barkley. I mean, Fred. So, but I show a viewer video too, Alan. And
Yeah,
this week, I don't know if you're familiar with Mike King, but Mike King, he's a retired police officer, actually police commander, and I got to know him, and I started telling him about drone flying and all of that, and he took an interest to it. But after 2 years of me saying, Mike, you got to get a drone, start flying with us, he did. He went out and
yeah,
got
yeah.
a drone, and he's been using it on his podcast, which is called Profiling Evil.
Oh, I've seen
But
that. Yeah.
I mean, it's a great podcast. It really is, especially if you're into true crime and all of that. But
Mm.
he also makes these videos um, for me and our drone community. So I want to show this one that he just put out special.
Hey
Great drone
everybody, this
pilot
video
is
is for all
editing.
my drone flying buddies. I'm flying my DJI Mini 4 Pro, and this is for my buddies over at Captain Ray's channel and anyone else who's interested in the hole in the rock and getting out into the woods. Here, I'm driving on a narrow stretch of road approaching the Escalante Grand Staircase National Park. At the highest point in this canyon, it's 10,000 feet. Down here, it's a little bit lower, but the ride is
But
incredibly
look at this.
scenic, and as you can see, a little bit
Stunning.
And
now as I
he's
go
a
into
new
the area
drone
where the
pilot.
hole in the rock was, I start
He obviously picked it up quick.
and go through an area that really is about
Wow.
6 miles of pretty rough terrain.
And he
getting
flies
into
a
the
Mini
hole in the
4
rock.
Pro.
It's a place where my
Yeah, yeah.
ancestors traveled through in the 1890s as part of a group of people who were trying to conquer that area and settle in the Four Corners area. One of my favorite places is Dance Hall Rock. And here we're zooming in on a place where all of those early Westerners used to get together on that
This is
trail
incredible. The
and
scenery
hold
out there.
dances. Because of this amphitheater type environment, the music just echoed off of the
Unbelievable.
walls.
A little
It was a
different than
place
Ireland, right,
where
Alan?
weary travelers could relax
Yeah,
and
you could say that.
enjoy a few hours of fun and companionship. Now, as it zooms back out of that Dance Hall Rock area, I want to head across the canyon to another favorite
Wow.
place of mine. It's a little place that they call
Yeah.
Devil's Garden, and it's a great cluster.
I love the
of
way he
rock
narrates, too. He
and,
tells a good
places
story,
where
Mike
you can
does.
hike around and really enjoy
He's
some
very good at
beautiful
this.
sights
But look at
in
this.
Wow.
Devil's Garden.
Really.
But now let's start moving toward the hole. This is Hole in the Rock.
This is
And my
sad, too.
great grandparents, along with 80 other families, took 2,000 head of cattle down this treacherous piece of countryside. They called it the Chute. They actually carved a road into the side of the canyon here. And it's an incredible story that you can learn about in my book, She Knew No Fear. And if you'd like to read about this adventure, you can
Yep.
pick up my book.
And there's
She
this
Knew
book.
No Fear.
So,
It's about my great.
but she was
Wow.
murdered. Actually, his great grandmother was murdered, and
God.
sad, very sad. But
Sad.
being
He
positive
narrated
here, Mike is an incredible drone pilot. He's, like I say, he's new at it, but he flies better than I do already. So,
He obviously practices a lot. I mean, that shot there, I mean, over the ridge, the road, I mean, that was unreal. Wow.
yeah, different type of flying out there, that's for sure. Yeah,
Definitely.
really. But I give a lot of credit to Mike because he makes these videos special for us. Really, his
Yeah, yeah.
primary thing is profiling evil. Really, and
Mm,
it's a great uh, YouTube channel,
yeah.
podcast. Really.
I love
So,
the crime genre. It's very interesting.
oh, okay. We got a question from Eric for you. So, let me see if I can bring it up. What drone did you use in your recent video of Donegal? And was it windy in that area?
I just used the Main 3 Pro. I mean, that's all. Yeah, it was bloody windy.
It
At the
handles the
same
wind
time,
pretty good, though, right?
yeah, we can, yeah, but there are limits. I know the limits, so
Right.
I don't push it. But if it's if I'm on location and I can see that they can handle it, I'll send it.
Yep. Okay. Somebody asked a question about drone laws. Okay. Let me see if I can go find it. Uh, all right, here's a question from Barkley. Let's see. All right. In Ireland, what laws are restrictive for the typical drone flyer?
Ireland isn't any more restrictive than any other European country. I mean, it's stay away from airports, stay away from crowds of people. Uh, that's pretty much it. I mean, stay away. I've only ever done one flight in Dublin, and that flight was conducted completely over the river. So I mean, I never fly over people. I try to avoid that kind of thing because you
Exactly.
never know. You never know. Something can happen, even with a mini drone. You just don't want any drone becoming a news story. So
Right.
I don't do that sort of stuff.
I
But I
totally
mean,
totally agree with
there,
you.
apart from that, we're not allowed to fly the distances you guys can fly. You guys, man, you guys can get away with murder for pretty much. We have to fly technically within visual line of sight.
Yep. Right.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yep.
it's restrictive in that way. I mean, generally it's the same as the rest of Europe.
Barkley has another question. Okay. What documents do flyers from the states need to fly in Ireland?
That's simple. You just have to do an
Hi,
online
Gene. How
test.
you doing, Gene?
You only have to do an online test, pretty similar to your trust exam in the States.
Right.
And if you can't pass that, well, I give up on you because they give you ample opportunities to retest it, and eventually you will pass. I mean, it's too easy. It's just common
Yeah.
sense.
Right. Exactly. Safety's number one, though. At least in my
Oh
book,
yeah,
safety's number one.
yeah. It's I just
So
don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy who gets everybody else in trouble just because of making a dumb decision. So I try not to make them.
yeah, exactly. I have another one of your videos queued up, um, and I would like to show that now. I thought this was a great video. Really, well, all your videos are great, Alan, but this one is the
Which one is this?
Wild Atlantic Way. So, if you want, narrate and tell people about this one.
Westport. That's in County Mayo. It's a lovely town.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful town. That's a real traditional Irish town. Very touristy.
Yep. And the soundtracks that you use, they're great also. Really. How do you go about finding your music?
Uh, Generally, I use Artlist, but in that case, I didn't. I couldn't settle on a song, so basically, I just looked around and I found an alternative.
Yep.
Artlist is very good, though.
Makes
I used
makes
to
me
use
want to book my flight right now.
that's Croagh Patrick. That's the Holy Mountain. That's what they call it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Angel wants to know if you do any, you own any DJI FPV drone.
Yeah, I'm getting into that. I did the air. No, sorry, the Avata too, and I got the little Neo just for fun.
Gene wants to know what drone.
That was just the mini tree gun, bro.
Yep.
That's Ballina. That's I think Joe Biden was there 2 years ago.
John Flynn says you're the head of tourism for Ireland. Really? It's true, John.
Yeah, Joe Biden was in that church 2 years ago. That's where his family come from.
Do this for
Very,
flat
very
belly at
nice.
60s.
Really. Like I say, Alan, I'm not just saying it because you're on the show, but I love your videos. I do. I look
Thanks.
forward to them. When you say you're gonna go fly, I look forward to you editing them and posting them. Really.
I'll be going
So
flying soon. Hopefully, like I said, I want to go to Estonia. I don't know why I want to go to Estonia, but when I saw a YouTube video recently of Tallinn, the capital city, I was like, wow, that's nice. And their drone laws aren't too restrictive. So, I think I could go over there.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Oh, so Philip's thinking of going. Okay, interesting. Very cool. Yeah.
It's-
All right. But anyway, if anybody has any other questions for Alan, put them in the chat. I'll keep an eye out. You know. But all you people, I'm not trying to rub it in. Don't misunderstand me. But you missed out because in the beginning of the show tonight, I was wearing this mask
oh
because
my
it's
God.
Halloween. So you missed out. But anyway, it was too hot to wear throughout the show. So, but anyway,
Excuse me. I mean, I'm struggling to wear these headphones. I don't know how you could wear that mask.
yeah. But anyway, as you probably know, I do a monthly giveaway, and it's just for a $10 Amazon gift card. But you don't know the lucky numbers, so you're eligible too. But now's the time for everybody to put in their lucky numbers, 1 to 25. I'll try to keep an eye out for it and to see who gets it, and um, their name will go in the hat. I got the hat right here. You know,
Mm.
with the cards in it from everybody who's got the lucky number so far. Um, and up, I do see it. A couple people got it already. Um, but I think let me just go back, make sure I didn't miss it. Oh, it looks like Barkley got it first. It's number 5. Okay. I see Jeremy got it, Tar Heel got it. But anyway, I think Barkley, he was the first one to get it. So congratulations, Barkley. So, it's fun, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, your name's going in the hat, Barkley. It's going right in the hat. So, and next week we'll pick the winner. So that's always fun too. So,
Who doesn't want to win a prize?
but I really hope one. I'm not trying to rub it in, put you on the spot, but I hope you can make it over here and join us
That's.
at the South Florida Drone Meetup one year.
I'm increasingly running out of excuses. I mean, my nephew is a pilot with Aer Lingus, so
Yeah,
he
tell me,
does
tell me you want a buddy pass.
he does the transatlantic routes constantly. So I'm gonna have to rope him up for a buddy fare.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, my son was in Florida there. I think it was last year. He was in Florida, and he was when he came back, he wouldn't shut up about it because he loved it so much. I mean,
yeah,
God,
definitely. Yep. Yeah. No, no, it's fun. It's really a good time. Great people that come to it. Really great
yeah,
pilots. We have a
I
lot of,
know. I mean,
and
the
you
other,
watch it. Uncle Bill Ronayne, he does a live stream, and a lot of people watch it when they in other countries and they can't make it. And they feel a part of
yeah,
it, which is
you
nice.
know, Uncle Bill always does a great stream of it. Makes us all jealous.
He does a
I
great
mean,
job. He
I
does.
mean, Darren wants to go as well. Dewey, he wants to go over as well. So, and I was trying to talk to Tomas about it as well. I mean, wouldn't it be great for the three of us to go over?
Yes, it would be. So
Yeah,
make it a priority. Definitely make it a priority.
yeah.
Yeah, I did hear
Uh,
about the whales. Yes, I did. Yeah, a mama and her calf, if I remember right. Yeah. So, um, but
I'm gonna get,
while I'm talking
mm,
about meetups, and I'm not, we got the Vegas drone meetup coming up this weekend. Well, next
is
weekend
it?
actually,
Yeah,
November 8th to the 10th. If you're interested in going, get a hold of Bob Dempsey, All Farts with Drones, or Tom Dowling, you know. And
yeah.
it looks like they got a great crowd signed up already. Looks like it's going to be a great event.
They
I'm
put a
sorry I
serious
can't
amount of
make
work
it.
into that. Mm,
It's my wedding anniversary week that week, and I just can't get out there. And
yeah,
while I'm talking about that, this Al Sercione from the South Florida Drone Flyers, he's also having a meetup um, in Fort Pierce, Florida on November 10th, Sunday, November 10th. So if you can't make it out to Vegas and you're going to be in Florida, get a hold of Al Sercione. Let him know you're coming.
you guys
That,
are spoiled with these events.
yeah, it's fun. It is. I enjoy, going to these meetups. I really do. or just fly with a couple of guys. I just like these mini meetups too.
We have zero meetups in Ireland. Zero. Gosh.
Well, you just got to organize one. You got to organize
Well,
one, Alan.
I'm going. I sort of said to Thomas that I'd go down and see him next week. I've never actually met Thomas ever, but I want to go down and see him. And he lives right beside the Rocket Castle. That it's pretty famous Irish castle.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, he's living right behind it, so that would get around the rules about not flying at the castle, but I could just fly from his
Mhm.
back garden.
Right. Right.
So,
Yeah.
man, yeah, I want to go fly with him anyway.
Well, I know there was some talk last year from the guy. Well, I don't know if you know Terry Hawes from Drone Seekers International, but he had
Yeah,
joined us at the South Florida Drone Meetup last year. He came with Steve last year,
he did.
and
Yeah,
they were talking about having a meetup in 2025 in Spain. I don't
that's
know if
right.
that's
Yeah,
coming to
Jackie is
fruition
planning
or
it.
not, but yeah,
Yeah,
Jackie's involved. Yes.
yeah, and also I think Tony with Drone Show Live, he's planning a meetup in I think Stoke in England.
Oh, where is it? I don't know. Where?
Stoke, it's called.
Okay. hmm
But I mean,
And
he's planning a meetup over there.
Barkley says the Spain meetup is on. All right. We got a date on that, Barkley? I know they were talking about maybe September, but I don't know. You know,
Yeah.
but um so do you have any trips to fly scheduled in the near future, Alan? And where are you going to
Uh,
go?
I want to get back up to Donegal. I really want to get to go there, but I also want to get out to the Aran Islands to see the highest cliffs we have. I want to see those. I'll probably stay over a few nights there and make it an actual series of videos. Usually, I only do one video in an area and then go off to the next place. But I think maybe I might do a more long form video. And finally, I might actually start using my Osmo Pocket 3 because when Chuck was over, he was asking me to take some pictures with the Osmo Pocket 3. I hadn't a bloody clue how to use it.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
I didn't know how to use the picture part. I'm used to using the video, but I hadn't a clue how to use it. I was like, oh no, this is embarrassing. But I mean, the Osmo Pocket 3 is brilliant. So I'd like to start using that in my videos.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Anyway,
Yeah.
Gene wants to know if there's any like fall foliage over in Ireland.
Yeah, yeah, there was lots of it until it all got blown away.
Yeah.
We had two terrible storms in succession. A lot of the leaves are gone. I was so annoyed about it because I wanted to go out to Wicklow, to the lakes in Wicklow. I always go there every autumn to film the foliage, and this year, nah, just completely messed up.
Yeah. Okay. We got another question from Mark. Alan, do you need both European and the UK operator ID to travel between the north and the south of Ireland?
You know, that's a good question. I actually don't know, and I don't know. Since Brexit,
Okay.
everything has changed.
Yep.
Since Brexit, everything has changed. I'd imagine you probably need a CAA operator ID to operate up the north, whereas in Europe we use EASA. So if you get one EASA certificate in Ireland, you can use it throughout the entire of the European Union. I don't think it will work anymore in the UK. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Okay. Good. And Gene wants to know when is peak time, full foliage time.
Oh, that would have been like just recently. I
Yep.
mean, I'd say it's largely gone.
hmm Okay.
I will
Yeah.
try again though. I will try. I will try in the next few days to go and see if there's any left. because I do love the colors. The colors are just wow. I mean, I know John flying for the media. He got some great shots of the
Yes, he
foliage.
did. He did.
Yeah, incredible.
John flies a lot. He really does. He even flies when it's like bitter cold out. You ever see his videos in the winter up there in Michigan where everything is sort of iced over on the
Uh,
lake and the inlet?
you know, I love flying drones, but I think I have a kind of a limit. That's the kind of limit where I set where I stay snugly in my bed and watch YouTube. I don't think you're going to catch me in the freezing cold flying a drone. No way.
And it's peak fall foliage time in East Tennessee. So, yeah, you've been getting great videos. That's for sure.
That's
And photos,
that's
Gene.
that's the one thing they don't get down in Florida.
No, no. That's one thing you don't get, really.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Well,
know?
there's a trade up. There's a trade off. You get nice warm weather.
Right. Yep. You got to take the good with the bad, I guess you could say.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but, uh, but anyway, Alan, I'll tell you, the hour goes by so quick, really. And I got to say thank you for being on the show tonight. You're a great, great special guest.
Thanks, Ray.
There's no doubt the
It's a
viewers
pleasure
found you
being on
very,
again.
very interesting. They found you very interesting. So,
Well, it was 2 years anyway, wasn't it?
yeah, I know. I know. It's been a while. I know I had asked you a while back, and something either you were busy or you couldn't do it, or you weren't
I think
feeling well. I forget. And then the
I think
next
I
thing you know,
might
6 or 8 months goes by.
think I might have been in hospital. I'm not sure, but I tell you,
Yeah,
yeah, I think I was.
yeah. But it's one of those things. I got to say thank you, really, for being on, and I got to say thank you to the viewers. Means so much that you watch the show every week. You could be doing a lot of other things, but you take the time out to watch this live stream, and I appreciate it. Thank you, really. So, Alan, now's the time for you to say your goodbyes and anything you like to promote, like your channel.
Well, I don't want to promote anything. I just say thanks very much for everyone. Thanks for coming by, and it was a pleasure being on Ray's show again.
Yep. Well, thank you. And I do hope to get over there and fly with you. I'm not just saying it, I really mean it. Um, I almost, got over there a couple of years ago. I was very close from booking a flight, and I forget what
Yeah,
happened. But
one day
um,
you'll make it, Ray. Don't worry
no,
about it.
there's
One
no
day you
doubt
will,
about it.
and
There's no doubt about it.
you'll come flying with the rest of them as well.
But everybody have a good night. Watch out for those ghosts and goblins. It's still Halloween, and really just make the time to get out there and fly. But most importantly, fly safely. And we'll see you again next week, same time, same.